Hey loves, happy Monday. It is officially the third week of January, and I hope you guys are all having a fantastic year so far. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my perfect imperfections. So this was a tag started by Andrea's Choice back in 2010. So at that time, I hadn't started my YouTube channel yet. I didn't start my channel until May of 2011, so I never had the opportunity to actually film that. So now that it is a new year and I'm trying to get back into creating videos, I wanted to do this tag for you guys. One of my favorites here on YouTube, Jen M, did this back in September. So because she brought it back, and she also added a little twist to it by adding some personality traits that she disliked and liked about herself, she put a new spin on this tag. So I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity for me to do this video for you today. I've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys that, you want to see me and who I am and more of my personality. So doing a tag video like this is just the best way, I think, for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. And with that said, let me just get right into the tag. So first, I'm gonna go over the 4 things that I don't like about myself, my flaws or perfect imperfections. And lastly, I'm gonna end it on a positive note and go over the things that I like about myself. So the first thing that I don't like about myself, and some of you may have noticed this, it's the right side of my face. So if you ever see me on social media, I always have photos or pictures of me most likely with this side of my face. This is my good side, my left side, but I'm not too fond of my right side. So for whatever reason, this side of my face I feel is just like chubbier, and I have like one dimple that I don't have on this side. Also, my jawline isn't as defined on this side. This is just my more attractive side. So I have a love-hate relationship with this side of my face. And then my birthmark is also on this side. It's just kind of this little moon-shaped birthmark I've had since birth. And it's not that I don't like it, it's just for whatever reason, I just don't feel like I photograph as well from this side. So I don't know. Over the years, I've just come to accept that the right side of my face is just what it is, and it's fine. It's still just as attractive as the left side. I just have a personal preference towards my left. And I know some of you guys just may think I'm crazy, you can't really see a huge difference between the left and right sides of my face, but it's just something that I've always been a little more insecure about, which is why most likely if you ever see me in photos that I post, you're always gonna see it taken from the left perspective of my face. The next thing is my teeth. I do get lots of compliments on my smile, but the issue is not my smile, it's more just specifically my teeth themselves. In 8th grade, when I was laughing, a boy in my class pointed out that I had really big teeth and got a bunch of people to laugh at me. And since then, I've just been really insecure about the size of my teeth. I feel like maybe they're too big for my mouth or something like that. But I'm just really insecure about them. I did have braces in 6th grade, and I got them off in 8th grade. And I wasn't super diligent about wearing my retainers, so my teeth have shifted a little bit over the years. I definitely do like my smile, and I've come to really accept it for what it is. I also think dental health is really important. I floss, and I use Listerine, and I brush my teeth on the regular. I do everything I can to take care of my teeth. It's just I'm a little insecure about the size of my teeth, and especially just because of that memory from when I was in 8th grade and I got made fun of because of my teeth. The next thing is that I have sleep apnea. So I found out a few weeks ago that I have sleep apnea, and I basically have to sleep with a CPAP for the rest of my life. If you guys don't know what a CPAP is, it's a machine that helps ensure that you keep breathing throughout the night. So when I found out this news, I immediately became really insecure and just thought about the fact that, I'm gonna look like Immortan Joe from Mad Max for the rest of my life when I go to sleep at night with this contraption on my face. And as you guys know, I'm a person that really loves to travel, and I just couldn't imagine having to bring this huge machine with me everywhere I went for the rest of my life. And I like being outdoors, so I didn't know how I was gonna deal with camping and just being around all my friends and family, and really having to rely on this machine at night while I was sleeping. But I've come to accept the fact that you know, I need the CPAP to basically ensure that I keep breathing, and it's something that's really important for my health. And even though I look crazy when I sleep at night, you know, the people in my life who truly love me won't care that I look like Immortan Joe when I have to lay my head down on the pillow at night. And the last sort of personality trait that I don't like about myself is I'm a chronic overthinker. Being introverted, I am really internal with almost everything, and I overthink pretty much all the decisions that I make in my day-to-day. And a lot of the time it really hinders me from being more social and just saying exactly what I want to say in the moment. I get too caught up in thinking how other people are going to react to what I do. And I've taken a lot of steps just to really be more mindful and try to be in the moment and be really present and not internalize or overthink the things that I do in my day-to-day. Over the years, I've become a lot more self-aware, and with that, I've just kind of grown to accept that overthinking is in my nature, and it's something that I just need to work through and live with and not let it really control my life. And now for the more fun and positive things that I like about myself. So first is my freckles. So it's a little hard to see here, so I will insert a little clip of me without makeup so you guys can fully see my freckles. So I've had my freckles since I was a little girl. My mom has freckles. I inherited them from her. I have very sensitive skin, very sensitive to sunlight, and because of that, as a little girl, I really developed freckles really early on, and I've gotten compliments on my freckles my entire life, and I like that other people like my freckles too. There's the saying that a face without freckles is like the night sky without stars, and I just think that's such a cute saying, especially for a brown girl. You don't see freckles on my skin tone very often, so I just really love how unique they are. And because of that, I don't like wearing really heavy makeup. I use makeup more as a tool to enhance my natural beauty, and I don't want to cover up anything. So I normally opt for more light to medium coverage so that my freckles and things like my birthmark can still are still visible on my face, rather than cover myself up or make me look significantly different in any way. The next thing I like about myself is my hands. So I get lots of compliments on my hands too, especially when I get my nails done. So first off, I have really long nail beds, I have long fingers, but when I get my nails done, as well as when I used to work at the bank and I would count people's money out, I got lots of compliments on my hands that I just have really beautiful and like feminine hands. I do take lots of good care of them. So, you know, I get manicures, I take care of my cuticles, and I'm always constantly putting hand lotion on to make sure my hands are soft as well. But yeah, I really love my hands. Next is my eyes. So I know for a Filipina, I have really big eyes, and I think that's definitely one of the things that make me like them. Not that I have anything against monolids or more Asian looking eyes. I think eyes like that are beautiful, but I think my eyes really are one of the traits that make me who I am. I have really bad eyesight, and you know, I spent a lot of my early years wearing glasses because my eyesight was so bad, and once I wore contacts, I kind of like grown to love my eyes more and just really appreciate the fact that I could even see. And you know, I'm not some like big bug-eyed freak. I am just a Filipina who has larger than average eyes. And lastly, the personality trait that I love most about myself is just my ambition and my endless desire for growth and learning and adventure. So I'm a very ambitious person. I love setting new goals for myself and accomplishing them, and then just setting new goals. I love learning. I want to learn for the rest of my life. I want to travel. I want to experience everything that life has to offer and basically keep growing, basically just becoming the best person I can be. Okay guys, so those were my perfect imperfections. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it allowed you guys to get to know me a little bit better and also just shed some light on maybe some things that you're insecure about and hopefully making ways to improve your relationship with those things that you don't like so you can kind of learn to accept them more and just know that they are what makes you you, and that's perfectly fine. So I hope you guys have an amazing week and I will see you next Monday in my next video. Bye guys.